Hey everyone, welcome to our awesome page. Amazingly here on the internet, we are here to tell you about an awesome program and opportunity that we have for you. Yes, I am talking in radio voice. If you're hearing it, sounds awesome. High five. But what we're here to talk about very specifically is a very special opportunity and program we've decided to team up and put together just for you. And the way it's going to work is if you go ahead and drop your information right below this video, there should be a great opt-in form there, just asking your information, your name, your email, your address, all that great stuff. If you go ahead and throw it in there, what we're going to give you access to is something that we've never actually done before. This is something where normally I've gone and taken this exact program we're going to offer to you, and I've sold it for $500 on its own. And now that's a discounted online price, but that's where it's normally been sold. And we're going to do something extremely special and drop that price just over half, because we want to give as many people as humanly possible the opportunity to join in, check this out, and get the results that comes with it. And just to speak of some of the results of people who've gone through this and what they've experienced just by this one program alone, there's a lot more getting wrapped into this bonus package that's going to be available, but just the rapid results formula alone, we had one young lady who showed up, and she was in her early 30s, late 20s. She showed up. She made a goal of finding the love of her life and getting married and having this wonderful, passionate, wild, over-the-top relationship. That was her number one goal when she started this 90-day results program. Crazy part is she did it. She said it. 90 days later, no one was even there. She was a little worried, a little freaked out. She wanted to know what was going to happen. But the fun part was 1 year later, she emailed me and said, guess what? Tomorrow is my wedding day. Remember that goal I set last year? I found him. We got engaged. We've been together. And now a year later, we're getting married. This is amazing. P.S. We're pregnant. And it was incredible. It was something that I would have never guessed, would happen. And I wouldn't tell people this is a magic potion formula that finds the love of your life. But I'm just saying for her, it was a wild and crazy out-of-the-box experience that she set the goal. She made it happen. She did the work. And bingo, it showed up in her life. Talking about business or finance, there was a gentleman up in, I think he's in Maine. His name's Paul, amazing human being. He's in real estate. He was already doing pretty well in his life. He was doing about $3 million in business before he ran into this program. He bought a copy of it. He went through it, and his results went from $3 million to 13.9, almost $14 million in sales that next year. And he had a goal to be able to meet the owner, CEO, the founder of Keller Williams Realty, which is the organization he works with. And what ended up happening was he got a personal email from Gary Keller inviting him to personally come and have lunch at one of the family reunion events, that he got to personally sit down for like 30 minutes and hang out with the guy he just wanted to shake hands with, because he had such extraordinary results. Now, are those results ordinary and normal? Absolutely not. They're completely standout and outstanding type results, because these people not only went through the program, but they really put in the work and went for it and made the most out of it. So what am I going to ask you to do? Drop your name and email right below this, just all the information asked for. Click submit. We're going to then give you access to sign up for the early registration. For this 10-day period of time, it's going to be available for only $197. Now, this program is normally $495, but the value that's in the program is literally thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value. How do I know that? I went and looked up other people online teaching the exact same content in different ways, different formats. And I found one guy selling it for $2,500 to get the same exact content we're covering here, offering it to you, not for $495, which is the normal standard price that used to be online. We've also taken this product offline, so it's not available anywhere online. Check our website, check everywhere else. It's not there anymore. We took the 90-day version off for sale because we don't want to put it up in that way anymore, just because we saw how much more people are pricing it out at. And people think the value is not there if we're pricing it what it is, even though it's a steal. It's an incredible value. But we're going to do something very special just for this one time only. And most likely after this, we might be even discontinuing the entire product itself, just because we have new stuff coming out in our business. But we're offering it not for $495, but actually for only $197 again. And on top of that, what it includes is, I'm going to bring my friend Yahli on real quick, and she's going to tell you all the other awesome bonuses that are included besides just the 90-day program. Well, real quick, what's in the 90-day program? The first 2 weeks is all about getting absolute clarity on your vision of who you are, where you're going, and what you're going to accomplish in life. Everything from daily planning to the next 20 and 40-year vision for your life type planning, how to organize your calendar, how to get the most out of every moment and every day, from mindset to application. The next 2 weeks, really simple, is all about motivation, inspiration. So once you've decided this is exactly what I want out of life and exactly how I want to make it happen, the next 2 weeks is giving you the motivation, the inspiration, the emotional rocket fuel it takes to actually get yourself to follow through, take action, and go for it, to go get those results you really want. After that, the next 2 weeks is focused on how communication skills. Now that you're fired up, you're going for it, when all your friends and all your family see you just kicking butt in life and streaming out there, just achieving amazing results, here's my question. How do you explain to them what it is that you're doing in an effective way that they actually understand you? Because I don't know about you, but I've had friends come to me and be like, I'm living my dream, I'm following my passion, and I have no clue what that means except for, like, good for you. So we want you to be able to explain it in a way where they actually not only support you, but they get behind you and they champion you and they cheer for you and they can't wait for you to get your goals, instead of getting frustrating and trying to slow you down or stop you or get in your way in any way, shape, or form. We want them to be behind you, supporting, not in front of you, trying to stop you from achieving your goals or derailing you from your vision in life. Now, the next week, we figure 6 weeks into any program, you're going to need kind of a good kick in the butt to get you fired back up again. So the next week is, how do you go from 0 to results in a week? What are some very simple tactical tools you can use to immediately boost your progress, immediately get you on track, and just kind of give you that next burst of energy you need? The example I give, if you've ever played Mario Kart, it's like driving over those little white arrows on the ground. It's just like a rocket boost. You go flying. Same thing in life, same thing in business, same thing in all the other areas you're going to be focused on, is how do you just maximize results immediately? Now, the next 2 weeks is influence, because I don't know about you, but I've met a lot of people in life who know what to do, but they're not consistently doing what they know. You know, they know they should be eating healthy. They know they should be working out. They know they should be doing more sales calls. They know they should be saying I love you more often to the one they love, but they don't do it. And it's not that they don't know what to do, it's they're not doing what they know they should be doing. So this next week is influence, 2 weeks here. And it's how to influence yourself on the inside, then how to influence other people. Because if you have someone in your life that you care about, that you love, that's not doing what you know they need to be doing, a family member who knows they should eat healthy and they're incredibly out of shape, but they're not eating healthy. A family member who knows what to do to succeed in work, but they're not doing it. They know how to have a great relationship. They know the tools, but they don't have a great relationship because they don't apply those tools. If you're like me, that probably drives you insane. So this couple weeks on influence is teaching you how to influence yourself and how to effectively influence them to get them to actually follow through and do what they know they should be doing. The final 2 weeks we have tossed in here is the inner core of who you are, your beliefs, your values, your rules, the internal gear that really makes you who you are authentically and really and truly. How to align that so you don't feel inner conflicts in any way, shape, or form. Now, some people pay anywhere between $3,000 to $10,000 to go to events just focused on what's in these 2 weeks alone. So the very final week, as a bonus we toss in here, is 5 of my personal mentors and friends to teach you some incredible skill sets. Number 1, how to boost your memory. So I have a friend here who literally trains the actors at Fox Studios in Los Angeles how to boost their memory, to memorize their scripts better, to perform better in what they do in acting. And he comes on here, normally charges thousands of dollars to do training like this. For 20 minutes, shows you instantly how to boost your memory right there on that episode. The next one, we have a friend of mine who does emotional freedom tapping. She can show you how to release PTSD in like 20 minutes when most people have been stuck with it for 30 years of their life. 20 minutes, it's gone, based on a very simple release activity called emotional freedom tapping. She's also a New York Times bestseller, an amazing author herself. The next person we have on there, who was a friend of mine who won Last Comic Standing. He shows you how to add more humor and fun into your life and all of who you are and how you present yourself to the world around you. Really fun guy named Kyle. The next person we have is a gentleman who started off in an A-frame shack hustling to make a buck. He used to go and sell little cassette tapes with him doing magic tricks just to get enough money to have gas to get home. Now he's been able to partner and grow, and he shows by building your network how he's been able literally to amass hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in just a few emails at a time, and live a life that most people dream of, traveling the world, hanging out with his mentors and idols. It's a really amazing guy. The final person we have is someone who already had a really amazing job. He was doing a couple $100,000 a year. He was designing the web platforms for MTV, Dr. Phil, some really big names in Hollywood. How he took himself from a couple $100,000 a year to actually living his dreams and making millions of dollars a year. What was the mindset? How did he break through the barriers of his family and friends that were telling him, no way, don't give up what's good for what's great. You know, just be comfortable in life. Just stick with where you are. You're already doing better than most. How did he break through that and absolutely free himself to get to a place where he got to tap into what he was really capable of in business? So that's what the program entails itself. That's just the program. All of these are set up except for the last week in 5-minute videos, 5 days a week. Because my thought is everyone has excuses of how they don't have time to get stuff done. My thought is everyone on earth has 5 freaking minutes a day. So 5-minute videos, 5 days a week. Now, some of the exercises take slightly longer than 5 minutes. So we put those on a Friday to give you Saturday and Sunday also to get it done before the next episode on Monday. I'll tell you, we pile more tools in this program than most people do. And we fire hose you with the best of the best content out there, tried and true tools. I'll be honest with you. If you've been in personal development for 20, 30, 40 years of your life, I'm on my 30th year, 12 years as a performance coach now. It's crazy to say. But if you've been in this for that long, some of the tools and concepts you hear might not be original and groundbreaking and like the newest, coolest thing ever, but they're literally what works. They're the foundation of just what works. And if you're doing these things day in and day out, you're going to get the results you desire no matter what level you're at. So that's what's in this program. Let me turn it over to Yahli, and she's going to tell you all the extra things we're stacking on this, including, I think, monthly calls with me. I'm going to jump on and join the team here. Weekly calls with her. And there's a few other bonuses she's tossing in that she'll tell you about right now. And then after you hear this, if you haven't already, go ahead and just fill out that form right below this video. Drop in all your information. Click pre-register. We'll get the registration form right to you immediately. You can finish there, and as soon as you're in, we're going to have some bonuses sent over to you within the next couple of days to get you started and get you in the program. So, Yahli, if you would, tell them what else they get.
Thank you, Jairek. So if you're not super excited already, I'm going to blow your socks off, because not only are you getting everything that Jairek just said, if you know me, I'm all about accountability and about community. So I am actually including in this same package for the same price, I'm going to include the whole community aspect of iinspire. What that includes is a monthly call with Jairek Robbins himself, so that we can make sure that all your questions are answered and we can have some fun with Jairek and rock out as we like to do on iinspire. I'm also including weekly calls with me, so you guys get to, have that whole fun, watching everyone on video, dancing, rocking out. But it's really about seeing people go for their goals and hearing people's successes, their failures, having that place to share and seeing people thrive and go for their goals. It's such an incredible opportunity. You've never really experienced anything like it before, and I'm so committed to having that happen in a big way that I'm also including 2 more things that I think you'll find absolutely incredible. The first one is mastermind groups. So you'll get to be in a small group of people where you just form this accountability, this relationship, where you make sure that you have kind of a personal interaction with more people who bring in their minds and can brainstorm ways of making sure that you achieve your goals, and you get everyone's different perspective. You kind of build this mastermind together and you reach places that you wouldn't have been able to reach on your own. And that's not all. The second thing that I'm adding on to that is accountability buddies. So you're going to be able to be paired up with someone from our community in order to make sure that you're accountable to your success in the way that fits you most in your schedule. So you and your partner, you can decide on different habits and rituals that empower you. My accountability, Jana and I, for example, we wake up together. She calls me every morning. That's something that I just can't give up on anymore. We have morning calls. We decide who we're going to be. We have have all these different habits in the morning, but we also end the day by texting each other our wins, like 3 wins of the day. We get our mindset on, you know, where our wins are, and also a failure. So we always have something to work on and improve. So you can find your own different, you know, habits that you want to implement. You can find the right thing that's right for you, both with your mastermind and your accountability buddies. But I'm including all of that together with the Rapid Results program that you're going to follow. It's a whole 100 days of absolute, you know, commitment to your success. And I'm going to be there with you throughout this whole challenge, making sure that you're following up with your goals. No more, you know, setting New Year resolutions and then not following through and making every day kind of another mundane, regular, you know, day in your life. Now you're going to be living with purpose every single day. Every day is going to mean something to you, because you know not only that you have all the tools to actually, you know, learn things and implement them throughout the day, and it doesn't even require a lot of your time, but you're actually following goals that are really, really matter to you. And once you see, you know, all the momentum, you know, kind of coming through, you see things in your life coming together, you'll understand how much this deal was worth it, you know. So I'm just so committed to making a big difference in lives of so many people out there. I know it's a one-time thing, but, you know, register between May 1st and May 10th, and you'll be getting everything we just mentioned, both Jairek and I, for only $197. It's incredible. Don't think twice. Just fill in the form below, put in your information, and you'll have instant access to this program. I'm so excited to share this with you. Jairek, how are you feeling about this?
I'm pretty excited, and we'll do one last thing to sweeten the pot for everybody who's paying attention to this, just to make it that much easier to go for. We'll put a 30-day money-back guarantee on it. So if you want to go through the program, sign up, get kick-started, do the goal setting, go through the first 4 weeks of the program, you're welcome to go through all of it, do the weekly accountability calls, get the first call in the first month with me, do everything, get paired up with a buddy. Now, hopefully you don't ditch your buddy and leave him behind, but you get paired up with a buddy, you'll have access to everything we talked about. And for the first 30 days, if for whatever reason whatsoever, I don't care if you sneeze and decide you don't like it at that point, you're welcome to just email us and we'll go ahead and refund you right away, no questions asked, and get that right back to you. So you're welcome to try it for the first 30 days. Go in, pay for it, have fun, get the best results you possibly can. If at any point in that 30 days you don't like it, email us. We'll drop you right out of the program. We'll replace your buddy with another awesome buddy, and cause them to keep going. So we'll put a 30-day money-back guarantee. And in all honesty, the last time I did this live, we sold it at an event once 5 years ago, and I did it live where I was actually on the call at the end of each week like this. I think we sold it for $1,500 or $1,700. So to get it at $200 is ridiculous. And the only reason we're bringing it this low, just so you know, we have a mastermind coming up in December. It's a $15,000 per person mastermind to work together for just 3 days and then 7 days of fun and adventure. So the price point that this product is ridiculous. And the reason we're doing that is to give it access to as many people as humanly possible. So there's 2 things I want you to do. One, fill out the form like we've been saying, enter all your information. It'll take you to the enrollment page. All you have to do is fill that out one more time, click enroll, and you are in. You'll get a confirmation email. You'll be let to know what the next steps are and when we're going to get started. The other thing I want you to do is, if you have a friend, a family member, an associate, someone you work with, a child who needs a good old kick in the rear, a mom or dad who needs a good wake-up call, whoever that person is, I want you to email them and tell them about this. Send them to this page and tell them to enroll with you. Now, honestly, we might not make them your accountability buddy because friends sometimes let each other off the hook. But what we will do is make sure both of you get incredible results. So we'd highly recommend for friends, for family, for a whole office to get together and do this as a team. Bring community together. The more the merrier at this point, because there's more people holding you accountable. There's more people stepping up with you, and there's more people speaking your language, so that when you're on this mad mission to go achieve your results in life and your goals and your vision, there'll be other friends and family in your community doing it too, so you can all win together. And my thought is, a rising tide raises all ships. Same thing in your life. We want this tide to raise you and everyone you know with it. That's why we're making this opportunity available. So if there's any last words, all I would say is fill out that form right below this video. Opt in, buy the program, join us for the next 100 days, and we can't wait to see you inside.